Hello, I am Susan Smith.
And I am Jeremy David.
And welcome to our second special news report this week, this time on geography.
Yes, we will talk about Sudan and ways it can be developed.
That's right, today we'll be promoting 2 ideas to help Sudan recover from the civil war.
Yes, the first is a self-help scheme which will teach locals how to build buildings and how to create better facilities for the community.
Yes, the second scheme is to help the economy. This will include persuading multinational companies to come and locate in Sudan, which will provide many jobs for the local people to help rebuild the lives that they have lost.
Yes, so right now we have a report from Colin the Beard in Sudan, who will be interviewing a 15-year-old Sudanese girl about the civil war.
So over to you, Colin.
So, yes, thank you, Susan. So, you're 15?
No.
Yes, how old are you?
35. So, moving on, what's your name?
Fatima.
Okay, so why did the Civil War start?
The Civil War started in 1983 and ended in 2005. The war started because Southern Sudan wanted their own government, and they did for 11 years because of the Addis Ababa Agreement. In 1983 the agreement was scrapped, so the southern parts of Sudan turned against the north. This happened when I wasn't even born, and it tore my family apart. My dad went to fight, but he died. My mum didn't have any money, so she had to go and live in Mayo Camp where I was born.
So, you and your family had a rough time during the Civil War, didn't you?
Yes, my mother had to work very hard just to keep us alive. First she had to find a job, which was difficult as she didn't have much education. Once I was born she had to work twice as hard to keep me alive too.
That must have been horrible, but she managed it, right?
Unfortunately she only managed half of it. She managed to keep me alive, but died trying. She was such a good mother.
So, moving on from that, and leaving, we shall go back to the studio with you, Jeremy, and Susan.
So thank you, Colin, Fatima, and the translator.
That was you.
I know that, but no one else is supposed to know.
So next we have an interview with a professor who organised the first scheme.
Yes, and this scheme will especially help people like Fatima, who have lost all family and now living in care homes.
Yes. So it's over to you, my twin brother, Vincent. This is Vincent. I am here today with an expert who knows a lot about the self-help scheme. So, hello.
Herbert, how can you forget this glorious face and this unique attitude?
Okay, you look familiar. Do I know you?
No.
Hold on a minute. Wasn't there something about brothers and colleagues and such alike?
Your colleague interviewed my twin brother, Gilbert.
Obviously, give us a chill for one. Right, so you know a lot about this self-help scheme.
I do.
What can you tell us about that?
Well, I can tell you that in the self-help scheme, many local people will be taught building skills to build better houses and better facilities. This will vastly improve the living conditions of many people. It will also provide more employment for people, and they will be more likely to get a job as they have more skills and working experiences.
Well, terribly sorry. It's rather windy in here, isn't it? Carry on. Could you repeat that last sentence?
They'll be more likely to get a job as they have more skills and working experience.
Okay, very interesting. So the self-help scheme will mainly help the community of Sudan, right?
Affirmative.
Okay, would the government gain anything from this?
Yes and no. The government wouldn't gain much, except the trust and the happiness of the Sudanese people, which is what they really need at the moment, as most people are still angry at them for the civil war.
Okay, so thank you for your time, Professor Herbert.
You're very welcome.
So, back to you, Susan and Jeremy in the studio.
Oh, so thank you, Vincent and Herbert, with the glorious face and the unique attitude.
Yes, thank you for all that information on the first scheme, the self-help scheme. So next we have, what do we have next?
Well, next, we have a special interview with Colette Fairbeard, who is actually wife of Colin Fairbeard. And Gertrude will be interviewing her about the second help scheme. So, over to you, Colette and Gertrude. Sorry, the mic wasn't on. So, I'm here with Colette, who's helped organise our second scheme to help Sudan recover from the tragic civil war. So, what can you tell us about your second scheme?
Well, the second scheme is going to help develop the economy, and I will include trying to persuade the multinational companies to locate in Sudan, the most reliable way of gaining profit quickly. Now, some countries are probably willing to help out with this deal because they branch out and get extra publicity, I suppose. This will ensure more employment to get the local people more job opportunities to help rebuild the lives they have lost.
Can I just say this is my mic?
I'm sorry.
So, this again will help the local community, right?
Yes?
But what will the government get out of all of this?
Well, the government won't have to spend any money. You see, they'll gain money by getting taxes from the companies that locate in their country. I think they have a claim to their country's land.
Very good. So everyone benefits in some way or another, right?
Yes, that is right.
Very good. So thank you very much for your time. So back to you in the studio, Susan and Jeremy.
And we're live.
So thank you to Gertrude and Colette for that wonderful news report about our second help scheme.
So now that you have seen our 2 ways to help Sudan, please donate and call this number below.
Just donate a little bit of money to help people like Fatima who've lost all their family, now living in care homes and have really bad facilities. Just that little bit of money could help her.
Yes, but thank you to all our reporters who helped make this special news report
About Sudan. Now unfortunately that's all we have time for tonight. So thank you and good night.
I need a new job.
Hang on.
And we're live.
So thank you to
And we're live.
So thank you to Gertrude and Colette for that wonderful news report on our second help scheme.
So now you've heard our 2 ways to help improve Sudan.
Hello.
And we're live.
So thank you to Gertrude and Colette for that wonderful news report.
Yes. Why is it camera the way?
Oh my god, the camera!